Hi, I'm Meredith. I'm the Director of MEGS Lighting, which is Museum Exhibition Gallery Services, because we focus on the museums and gallery environments and adopting light to suit these requirements of exhibitions and collections. Mplus is a large gallery in Hong Kong that I worked on for a number of years towards the opening. The architectural building is very strong to give a lighting design for the exhibition space, which identifies it as a public space, but an exhibition space is outside what the architect's vision was for the circulation spaces. With 33 galleries, it gave a good flexibility within the lighting to create some dynamic environments as per the curator's instructions. Due to the situation of the global pandemic, it was hard to identify if it was possible to be there present for the commissioning. So after finally getting access into Hong Kong to view the project a couple of months out before opening, it was quite a shock due to the scale. I was familiar with the gallery spaces, but the building itself and presence on the Hong Kong side was, it was really something else. Originally I was engaged with Mplus to manage the public tender of the procurement of the light fixtures. As you can imagine, it's quite an investment with the quantities. And through the process of elimination of different manufacturers and mock-ups, light levels testing and correspondence with the museum, we came down to the 24 watt due to the size and the weight of the fixtures. Some of the other manufacturers were quite heavy and large to do the manual handling of such quantities. The Casambi 24 watt was quite versatile. It spun on the central axis, so it didn't have a left or right yoke or pan or tilt in the old terms of theatre. So the Casambi was compact, it rotated on its base, it was uniformed accessories, the optics was easy to change. At Mplus there were some architectural challenges throughout the different effects of the gallery space, so we designed a few custom items that would make the lighting fixtures uniform, which gives it the flexibility to move anywhere within the building. There was some customisation that was offered and followed up by ERCO, and that reflected in confirmed lead time and duration to site, so we could plan around the quantities arriving with the staff and the base build hang to get things started to heading towards the exhibition. I guess the visitor experience at Mplus varies a lot. As a lighting designer, there's expectations that everything will look great when the constraint of conservation levels is sometimes what governs some areas. So getting a consistency so the viewer doesn't engage with something that feels unlit or overlit, and you get a balance in between with the right lighting products and the configurations. Working on one of the original installations of the Anthony Gormley Asian Field at Mplus was a large-scale installation of 80,000 terracotta sculptures. The artist had quite strict parameters to work within of lux levels, colour, temperature, individual control. Once the installation was complete, you couldn't access the light fixtures anymore. Casambi was a good tool to adopt to this, and we had great support from ERCO partners there. At Mplus I had an opportunity to light some of their neon vintage signs from the collection, which was kind of funny because of the light source, and then lighting it with contemporary LED lights just because it was not possible to power due to the vintage of it. So working within heritage lighting objects of the collection with contemporary lights, and then thinking of where would we be in 10 years, 20 years time with the track package that's provided as per like the vintage neon. I'd like to think the lifespan of the quality ERCO product will be still alive and well. At the end of the day, when things were completed at Mplus, it was quite satisfying to circulate the large spaces that you can only really comprehend on site. But yeah, I think there's not too often that you walk around such a large expanse of gallery spaces and everything is pretty much as the way you envisioned it and the best it can be.